Today, I'm going to give you my step-by-step strategy for TikTok ads. I've been seeing so many comments about this strategy and I delayed it a little bit to be honest, but there it is. Before we start, please don't forget to like, to comment, and subscribe. It's very important. You guys are going to see a lot of knowledge on this video. Take the time to rewatch it multiple times. Make sure that you don't make mistakes when you set up your ads. It is extremely important because if you have mistakes when you set up your ads, you don't know if it's your product the problem. You don't know if it's what you have been doing with the ads the problem. So make sure that you follow this strategy step by step. So don't skip it, rewatch it multiple times, and do everything step by step. So let's dive in and let's not wait any more time. Okay, so right now we are on the TikTok ad manager. Where we need to go right now? We go on create because we want to create our first campaign. Now that we are on the TikTok ad manager, we want to select a website conversion because that's what we want to do. Here, as you can see, this is a new feature. I don't use it. I don't see that it's converting well this time. Maybe in 6 months from now, I will tell you that this is the best thing in the world. But for the moment, I keep the original strategy with a little few twists. So website conversion, I don't do smart campaigns yet. They're trying to copy Facebook and it's just not working. So website conversion. Now the campaign name, normally what do? I just name it the name of my product. So let's say back posture corrector. Simple. So if you're testing multiple products at the same time, you know which one you have tested, which one you need to look into. It's very simple. So perfect. Now create split test. You don't do that. You don't do CBO. You don't do any of those. You just keep it without anything on it, and it's going to be called ABO. So this is what has been working for me the best when it comes down to TikTok, when I need to control the budget and when I let it control my budget. I've made a whole video about it. So if you want to see that video, go watch the previous videos. I speak about what is better, CBO and ABO, and why, so you could understand the behind thinking behind me choosing ABO. But this is not the video of today. The video of today is about setting it up from A to Z. Okay, so now we need to go on the second page. So we go on the second page, perfect. And the ad group, I just say top 5-01. So the top 5 countries, the first ad group, that's it. Data connection. So we select our pixel, great, optimization event. We select complete payment. Why? Because we want sales. You're not going to pay your rent with add to cart. You're not going to pay your rent with view content. You're not going to pay your rent with initiate checkout. None of those are going to make you money. What's going to make you money is complete payment. So that's what you need to go right away. Don't do TikTok at instant page. You don't have a TikTok page and we don't need to test products. Now, select placement. I don't do automatic because they have a lot of placement that are not necessary. And that's what we're going to select, the one that are necessary for us, not the one that are not necessary for us. Like Pangle, who knows what is Pangle? Like, what is that? Nobody knows. Nobody check Pangles. Global app like CapCut, FISO, nobody cares. And this is like auto retargeting. It's just a simple way for TikTok to make you spend as much money as possible, and you don't want that. So remove that. Keep it only on TikTok. Advanced. I'm a pro, remove comments, remove downloads, and remove sharing. By removing all of those, you allow as little dropshippers as possible to copy your content and just run the same ads as you because they cannot even share your content. And no, if you have a winning product, it's not going to hurt you. Do not worry. We've said that to all of our students. They have done that and it's working for them fine. It's working for us fine. Do not worry about the comments. Do not worry about the download sharing. It's easier for dropshipper to copy yourself when you have that on, and we don't want that because after that, you're going to tell yourself like, oh, why my creatives are literally fading away so quickly? Well, you know it why, because everybody's copying you and you're living this on. And maybe you have like competitors that are going to comment on your ads or it's going to say mean things. You know, this is a world of hustlers. And if people can hurt you in order for them to make more sales, they're going to do it. So make sure that you protect your back every single time. Great. Now we go on audiences and we are going to select simple, the big five. So we go on Australia, we go on Canada, we go on New Zealand. Now we go on UK and US. As you can see, the top big five, those are the countries that advertise to. You maybe have a different strategy when it comes to single countries. I like to do the big five first. And if I have a specialized country that has the most sales, then I'm going to narrow down on that country later on the scaling. But for the testing, I always do the big five. Age 18 to 55 plus every single time, as broad as possible. Gender, same thing, as broad as possible, unless it's a very, very female product. Like if you see something for makeup or something that only women would use, then I will narrow down to female. But I never narrow down to male only because sometimes the woman can buy the things for the men, but it's very rare the opposite case. So narrow down what's in 100% female. If not, leave it broad as possible. All of those, you don't want to touch this. You don't want to select any audience, any interest, any nothing. TikTok works when it's as broad as possible, and they work with very broad products. Same thing on here, the daily budget, you're going to put 21.52. Why? Because you need to understand that at the end of the day, it's a betting platform. So by just putting a little bit more, you get a slight advantage over your competitor. So put that, it's a little tip that I give you for you guys for free. Okay, the date, I put the next day at midnight, as you can see. Well, I think it's 000000. Great, perfect. Midnight the next day, conversion. You don't click any of that. It's not necessary. You guys are going to see those platforms are going to put new strategies, new updates for you to spend more money on them. You don't need to change your strategy every single day or every single update. My strategy that I have been using has been used for the past year. Obviously, over the year, we've changed a few things, but overall, the core strategy stayed the same. And you don't need to change at all your strategy. You just need to focus on it. And eventually, when you have a winning product, when you have a successful brand, then you can try those new features. But even sometimes I don't try those new features. Why? Because they don't stay long. They realize they're not very good and they remove them. So I really wait a full on year before I try any new features from any of those platforms because I don't know if they're going to remove it 2 months from now. And I want to use strategies that are here to stay. So all of those things, target CPA, we don't touch any of that. Accelerated, we don't touch that as well. And we continue. Don't make it too complicated. Keep it as simple as possible. We use Smart Creative because we want more text. On here, on the ad, simple, we just say creatives, or batch of creative one. If you have multiple of creative, batch of creative two, simple. We don't use Spark Ads because we don't have a TikTok account associated to it. Here, you're going to select the name of your website, plus you're going to write, you're going to put the icon of your logo of your website plus the name, and you're going to confirm it. Pretty simple. I have this. This is not my brand. It's just a random brand that I took today to give you as an example, but you can do the same with your brands. Obviously, this is not the logo of the brand. I just put a random logo right here. What we want to do is we want to upload the video. So as you can see, we come here, we select those videos. Great. And we are going to upload. Great. They're uploading. Now, why did I decide to do Smart Creative? It's because I've decided to put different text on here. You're just going to do your offer. Potential one may have issue that click performance. Okay, it's okay. One potential issue, visible skin. You can have problems with that, but don't worry. On here, you want to put between 3 to 5 creative. As you can see, I just took this product out there because I wanted to explain you what I would have done. But if you see problems like this, you just retweak your ad and that's it. You don't make it too complicated. You make 3 to 5 creative that are straight to the point. Nothing too fancy. And here you're going to say like 50% limited time only. Boom. Here you're going to say get yours. Let's say get yours now. 50% off. You're going to do like that. Yeah, enjoy it now, 50% discount. We're going to do, I do 3. So 3 of the same thing. As you can see, we can do limit also, limited time, 50% off. So here, let's put capital letters. Okay. Let's put capital letters on here. Great. Choose from a library. Let me choose the other one. So 3, the 4 is here. Okay. Great. Now this one is here. Obviously, the other one has some skin issues, looks like it. So I'll need to tweak it later on, but obviously I'm not going to tweak it because this is not a product that I'm going to launch. This is just as an example. On here, the call to action, I just leave it this way. I let them choose. On here, the URL, please, for the love of God, make sure you paste the correct URL and make sure you paste the product page. Product page. I've seen so many people putting the home page. No, you want to send people to the product page, please. So you're going to take, let's say, your product page from this one, copy it, go back on TikTok, paste it right here. Boom, you have it. So let me just remove this. So like I said, for the love of God, make sure that you've pasted right here your product page. Your product page needs to be pasted right here, not your home page at all. And if you see like this right here, it says like you have one little problem. You need to understand that this pixel hasn't been firing probably, so that's why there's an issue with it. And if you have that, the moment that you start getting sales, this message will be removed. So okay, so great. So now let's review everything to make sure that we haven't made any mistake. So use smart creatives right here. This we don't have TikTok as Spark ads. Set up custom identity. Okay, the name of the product here, right here. The 3 videos, 3 to 5 videos. The discount saying in different ways. Call to action. Amazing. The link right here. Make sure it's a product page, like I said, and you are going to publish it. So you're going to publish it. It's going to publish the ad. And what do we need to do afterwards? Because this is not the end. You're going to publish it, but you don't want to rely. As you can say, it says not delivering because it needs to be verified. It needs to make sure that everything is good. It's under review. And what we want to do, we want to come back on the ad group and we want to copy this and we want to do a second one. So what are we going to do? Top 5, 2, top 5, 3. So we're going to make 3 ad groups. Great. 3 ad groups, everything set up the same way. Amazing. You don't change anything. Publish all. Now, everything is published. So we have one campaign that is website conversion with complete payments. We have 3 to 5 videos with 3 different ways to say the same offer. And we have the product page that we're going to target the people towards to. And what is going to happen is that on here, your campaign that you have, you will basically target three groups, three pockets of people and see if people want your product. If you want me to analyze ads later on with TikTok, let me know. I will make a video about it. So for me to know, just like, comment, and subscribe, and I will know, okay, this video has been going viral, has gotten a lot of views. So I'm going to make more in-depth videos about this. Guys, you don't need anything crazier than this. That's what you need to understand. People think they need fancy strategies. No, that's what my students have been using. They have been getting insane results. So keep that in mind. Nothing crazy. Just follow those steps. Obviously, you need to learn how to read the data. You need to learn how to scale your campaigns because it's not simple when it comes down to TikTok. But at the end of the day, this is how I set it up, and that's how you can set it up too. So follow this strategy, follow those rules, and your guys are going to see your first sales with your winning products. And if you need any help scaling it, you can contact us whenever you need so. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. Wish you all an amazing rest of your day. Take care and peace out.